Hello, lovely soul, and welcome to this week's angel message and card interpretation. This week's card is taken from Whispers of Healing Oracle Cards by Angela Hartfield. And the card from that pack that we are being asked to consider is this one, Respect. What stands out for me in this card is mostly in the middle section of this card, and I am not going to interpret every symbol and colour on this card because, as you can see, there's a ton of symbolism and colours on this card. I'm only going to interpret what has caught my eye. The angels want us to consider this week the concept of respect. Do you have respect for yourself? And do you have respect for those around you? And what does that mean? Do you have a kind of degrading sense of humour about yourself where you're trying in a comical way to always put yourself down? If you do, you're lacking in self-respect. If you're going through life in a very black and white manner where your views and your beliefs are the only true beliefs and you can't seem to consider that other people will have different beliefs and opinions, then you're also not showing respect to others. The first thing that stood out for me on this card was obviously the beautiful lady in the card. And there's a few aspects of her that I want to consider. First of all, the dress that she's wearing. She's wearing this white dress. It's a very simple dress, but it's also very close to her skin. It's almost like a piece of underwear is so close to her skin. The colour white here feels really important to me, because white is the colour that we associate with source energy, the universe. And it's saying to me, wear respect as if in the same way that you show respect to the universe and to the divine, to source energy, whatever word you wish to use, because you're wearing this dress like a second skin, because you are a part of the divine, a part of source energy, a part of the universe. You're not separate. You are a part of source energy. So if you cannot show yourself respect, it goes to figure that you also are not showing source energy, the divine, whatever word you choose to use, you're not showing respect there either. So wear respect as if it's your second skin. She's wearing a crown on her head. And a crown, also, it's where the crown chakra is. The crown for me is talking about strength and power. Power from a positive point of view, not power over anybody. Respect is not about gaining power over anybody, but it gives you great strength, because then you have respect for yourself and you can blossom and you become a lot stronger as a person because you've stopped belittling yourself. You've stopped putting yourself down. You respect and you are who you are, and you can stand up and stand proud for who you are as the unique individual and soul that you are. And it brings power with it. Like I said, not power over other people, but a power and a strength to be able to stand up in your own skin and show people who you are. And one thing that really caught my eye in this card, I don't know if you can see it, is there's a face here. And I wondered if Angela Hartfield does put faces in her cards, kind of hidden, in the same way that Colette Baron-Reid does in one of her decks. But I looked through some of the cards and I didn't see a face in all of them. And this feels quite important to me. It feels to me that when you show yourself respect and when you show others respect, it's almost like people come out of the shadows. You're standing tall and you're someone that they can look up to, and they start to come out of the shadows and they start to learn what it's like to respect others and to respect themselves by simply looking at you as an example. Her hair, her lovely purple hair. Oh, I love purple hair. Her lovely purple hair. Purple to me is the colour of angelic connection. And it's saying that when you have respect, you have a closer connection with the angels, similar to what we said about the white dress. You're respecting yourself and you're respecting, therefore, the angels, the spiritual and the angelic realm, the divine, the universe. It all links and comes together. And it feels like there's a lovely breeze flowing through her hair. And as that breeze flows through her hair, it's showing up her whole aura. And her aura is a colour of the rainbow, every colour under the sun. And rainbows are all about positive change and expansive blessings. So if we think about the positive change that a rainbow brings, after the rain, you see a rainbow in the sky and it lights you up. It's a beautiful thing to see, but you cannot see a rainbow unless you have had rain. You cannot go through the whole total respect for yourself and for others unless perhaps you have been challenged in regards to respect before, and perhaps you have also been like this face in the background, in the shadows, where you've been putting yourself down or walking through life with only one point of view, not able to consider anybody else's. And then whenever you take on respect for yourself and others, it's like a lightness comes through you and positive change takes place. The other thing I want to talk about here are these, I don't know what they are, but to me, they look like little fireworks going off. Again, we have rainbow colours around them. And it's almost like a celebration for me. It feels like when you show yourself respect and therefore are able to move forward and respect others as well, it's like the angels are setting off fireworks in the sky. They're celebrating because respect is so important. Respect brings growth. It brings development. It enables you to stand tall and step forward in your spiritual journey. And when you are able to do that, the angels are going to celebrate for you. So it's a lovely ending to this message on this card about respect for yourself and for others to enable your development, your enlightenment, your growth, your awakening. When you do respect yourself and others, not only are you respecting yourself and others, but you're respecting source energy, the universe, the angels, the spiritual realm, because you're wearing them like a second skin, because you are part of that realm. You are a soul being. But when you show respect for yourself and for others, the angels are having a party for you. They're setting off the fireworks, they're celebrating, because it is something to celebrate.